weightloss.com.
I see my name in shining lights, yeah, a different city every night. Oh, I swear the world better prepare for when I'm a billionaire.
It's time to get down to business on the weekend's #1 business program. Known as the King of Networking, your host, Shalom Klein, has worked with thousands of entrepreneurs and created countless jobs. So, to success. Let's get down to business.
We are all about small business jobs and entrepreneurship and business. We talk a lot about business here. You're on with Get Down to Business, and I'm your host, Shalom Klein. Remember, you can always download podcasts from Get Down to Business on my website at shalomklein.com. And while you're there, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Shalom Klein. It's going to be a jam-packed week of content and information you will not want to miss. It's a live show. You can call into the studio, 312-642-5600. And remember, we are powered by our good friends at Tandem HR, your solution center. You can find them online, tandemhr.com, or give them a call, 630-928-0510. And indeed, it is a jam-packed lineup of guests, lots of great content and information. You don't want to miss it, so let's get right to it. My first guest is the founding partner of Bollywood Grove, Ajanta Chakraborty, again from Bollywood Grove, a fascinating company offering fantastic services, classes. And Ajanta and I were introduced, and I have to say I've just been amazed by all the emails and the schedule of programs and the reach of everything that you're doing. Great niche. Ajanta, welcome to Get Down to Business.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Ajanta, before we talk about what specifically you do, I have to find out what's the story behind your business and how you decided to start a business called Bollywood Grove. There must be some inspiration.
Absolutely. I mean, I grew up in India, so Bollywood was sort of part of what you are because you're surrounded by it. But it was something, Bollywood dance was something I just did on the side. I grew up in India again, so where it's very natural for people to follow either the medical field or the engineering field, and I did that. But dance always stayed in my life. I had so much passion for it. I got my training in classical dance. However, I was looking for something which was very free form, something that didn't have boundaries, strict boundaries when it came to curriculum and things like that. And that's kind of what drove me to Bollywood. I came to the U.S. I was working in Silicon Valley. I had a successful career in technology. But then I started doing it as a hobby on the side. So I would start teaching, classes and so on and so forth. And then after moving to Chicago, I don't know what it is about here. There's something about small businesses that really thrive in Chicago. And there was something in the environment where I said, I've got to give this a shot. And so that's when I quit my technology job. And then I went into pursuing a career in Bollywood dance full time and haven't looked back.
Well, Ajanta, for those that are looking on your website, and of course we'll share that website over the next few minutes, it's filled with a fantastic lineup of classes, and the blog, the news section on the website, has some fantastic information. There's a recent blog that you put up about getting enough protein on a vegetarian diet. Some really, really informative information. But I have to tell you, Ajanta, I think I figured out the reason why Bollywood is so popular and why it's so necessary. I think it's because when you eat as much naan and as much papadum, you have to burn off those calories, and that's why Bollywood dance is so important.
No, that's a good point. But that's a restaurant-style food. And if you went to an Indian household, you'd be surprised at how plain and healthy the food is. It's very rich with spices. Don't get me wrong in that. But it's actually a pretty healthy way of living. Yes, definitely. The restaurant food is quite a different story altogether.
So, Ajanta, let's talk about what you guys do. You have a program called On Demand Cardio. You have adults classes, kids classes. Tell us about the programs and where they are located.
Absolutely. So the thing actually we first started with was our cardio classes. So these are Bollywood dance cardio classes. And what I've tried to do is to sort of bring the joy of Bollywood, but without creating a high barrier of entry. I wanted to create something that no matter how much or how little you know about Bollywood or you know about dance or you're fit, it doesn't matter. You should be able to step into the class and have an awesome time. You burn up to 700 calories in a class. It's a very effective fitness class. And again, it just makes you smile. The word joy is so operative at Bollywood Groove. And we try to sort of incorporate that in everything that we offer. These classes are available in Loop, West Loop, Bucktown, and then in Evanston. So those are the 4 physical locations that we have. And as you just mentioned, we recently made these available online. And it has a 10-day free trial. So you can actually go just subscribe and see if you like it. And after that, it's $7.99 a month. And again, the price point is kept in a way because fitness should be affordable for everybody. And that's why it's priced so inexpensive. And it's basically a 24/7 on instant access. You subscribe, it works on every single platform. So like Amazon, Roku, you name it. And, you can basically work out along with it. Again, it should make you smile. It should make you sweat. That's kind of the whole goal. The kids' classes are something very different. So what we did was we could, of course, just teach dance. And we said, no, we can do something more. Why not give them a much bigger cultural context? And so in our kids' classes, we have a very strong cultural curriculum. And so every session, which is usually about 8 weeks long, the kids are not just learning a dance, but they're learning about some cultural concept of India. It could be a festival, it could be a city, and they're learning these through the books that we publish ourselves. And they're doing arts and crafts related to that concept. So again, it's like a complete immersion, if you will. These classes are offered in North Center, in West Loop, and then also in a bunch of after-school locations as well. And the final thing that we do, which is sort of something we just got into, it's only about a year and a half ago, which is the children's books. And we basically were teaching this content in our kids' classes. We said, why not put it in books so that you don't have to physically come into a kids' class to learn this stuff? And so to that effect, we created a whole series. It's called Maya and Neil India Adventure Series. There are 6 titles under it. And they cover festivals like Diwali and Holi and you name it. And it's available through Amazon. So that's the one thing that is completely online. You can basically just go on Amazon and type Maya Neil, and the whole series should just show up. That's
fantastic. What a great lineup of programs. And indeed, you are doing something quite unique. And of course, your focus is on fitness, which is so important. And your classes, as you said, you could burn up to 700 calories, really important. But it's also about putting a smile on people's face. And it's fun music. It's fun dance. And and that's why you've gotten so much attention, and so many great videos of some of the media attention that you've received is up there on the website. But Ajanta, I want to go back to the business behind the classes for a moment. Ajanta, you have a fantastic team of people working with you, the instructors, your team, your administrative team. Tell us a little bit about what makes the Bollywood Groove model a success and how it operates.
Absolutely. So the team that works together every single day in one space is actually tiny. So it's essentially me. We have one person, Priya, who now runs the operations for both the kids and the cardio program. So she sort of handles the brick and mortar aspect of it. And then we have Payal, who's sort of our administrative assistant and kind of keeps the whole back end running and smoothly for us to
And they
function.
All share your passion, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely. You could not exist at Bollywood Groove if you didn't have it. We are always doing 20 things at the same time, and you've got to have that passion to work together towards that goal, and that's the only way you would last here. And then I have the instructors. The instructors are primarily, in our cases, they are part-time instructors for us, and what that means is they all have a 9-to-5 job. They don't do this for money. And I have been so blessed in the way of finding these amazing people who are somehow able to motivate themselves and keep themselves driven week after week, month after week, month after month. I've had instructors who've worked with me for years, and they do this on the side, a couple of hours a week. But in total, our team is almost 14 people.
And Ajanta, it's because you have such a strong mission, and that's why you're attracting the best of the best, and their passion and their inspiration, I know, is impacting every one of the people that are fortunate enough to come to your programs. But Ajanta, we are running out of time, and I want to make sure that folks can find your website. What's the best place for them to learn more about all the classes and hopefully sign up and get that whole schedule?
Absolutely. So I wanted to mention that I created a special promo code just for your listeners. And if they go to the website, bollygroove.com. Again, it's Bolly, just in Bollywood, BOLLY, the word groove, which is GROOVE.com. And if they go to the cardio section and they apply the promo code Get Down, because I thought, if you're getting down to business, you should get down to dance, you should get down to fitness, and all of that good stuff. So you can apply the promo code Get Down. It's going to be valid for 7 days from now. I want everybody to come and check it out. It's going to be $25 off.
All right, again, fantastic. Again, check out the website, bollygroove.com, and enter the code Get Down. I love that message. Ajanta, thank you so much for sharing your passion. We will follow your story and share more information on our blog. Once again, you're listening to Get Down to Business. You can check out my website, shalomklein.com. But don't touch that dial, Chicago. Rob Brooks will be on Get Down to Business with me in just a moment.
How can you get from